This one is a 1948 Royal KMM vintage desktop typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. KMM stands for magic margin, which are on the top right here on each side. Set the margins magically. So the margin is right there, but so I want it, let's put it at the beginning. But I say I want it right here. So I just flip the switch and it'll send the margin to where I am. And if you want to move it manually, you just hold it and press it like that. And on this side, same thing. Flip the switch and it'll send the margin to where you are on the paper. You can also just flip this panel back and move them with your fingers. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin, and I was able to type all the keys on one line because this has Elite Type font, which prints 12 characters per inch. I'm going to go to the next line and type a sentence. A couple of misspellings in there, but that's okay. That's the typewriter. You gotta get used to it. Get the white out. The print looks really good. Classic type print. And this typewriter is made in America. It was made in America, and you can't find them like this anymore. Even though it's got some surface chipping and whatnot, it will probably still last forever if you take care of it. To take the paper out easy, you just flip this switch here on the right side forward, and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the paper out easy or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. It's got a backspace on the left side. That works good. It's got a shift on each side and a shift lock. To clear the shift lock, you just hit the shift button again. It's got a tab function. So if you go to the beginning of the margin and you hit the tab, it'll take you all the way to the end. But if you want to set a tab right here, press that tab set and it'll stop at that spot where you set it, and you can clear it with that on the left side there, and then you should have no tabs. That works good, and you can set as many tabs as you want on this model, anywhere along the platen. It's open the hood, it's got the ribbons and the spools and the ribbons. Right now we're pulling to the left side counterclockwise because all the brand new ribbon is loaded, as you can see on the left side. So if you want to switch it, once you fill this side up, you just flip this switch here and it'll start pulling clockwise to the left. We're going to switch it back so we pull it on this side. This is your ribbon color selector switch. We have an all black ribbon, but if you had a black and red, you just switch that and it'll start hitting the bottom portion of the ribbon. We're going to keep it on the middle for now. It's got a touch control on the left side here. To increase the tension, you turn it right. And if you zoom in here, there's numbers. And if you just keep turning it, it'll keep going. The higher resistance when you hit the keys. I like a low resistance so I don't have to hit them as hard, so I'm just going to put that back on 0. And that's about it. It's got carriage releases on each side so you can move the carriage freely. This is your access to the margins, and that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.